Okay, good evening everyone. Today we will continue the last lesson in chapter 8, problem solving strategies for representing data. Let's go to the problem solving. The first problem solving. Imran asked his friend to name their favorite fruit. He recorded their choices in the frequency table below. Complete the bar graph using Imran's data. So I want to complete the bar graphs. Remember, bar graphs showing data with bars. So I have to draw bars. Let's see now, here is the frequency and here is the fruits. For apples, 9. For oranges, 15. Bananas, 12. Grapes, 6. Pineapple, 3. So I have to draw for the paragraph for the apple. Apple is 9. I have here the number of friends. So 9 friends love apple. So my bar graph should be until here, and then I draw it. I can use a ruler or to make it easier for me. Let's say, okay. Okay, so I will use my hand. Here is the first bar. For oranges, I have 15. Where is 15 friends? It's here. I put first X. And then I draw. Okay. Bananas is 12. Grape 6. Where is 6? It's here. X. And then I draw until the X. So I have to make the pointer and then make my graph. Pineapple is 3. I have 3 here. And then I draw. Okay, let's go to the next question. How many more friends choose oranges and pineapple together than the grapes flavor? Show your work. So I want oranges and pineapple. This is the first step. Oranges and pineapple together. How many oranges? 15. How many pineapple? 3. So the first step is 15 plus 3 equals 18. Now I have to gather the oranges and pineapple. After that, I have to compare. Then grapes. I have to compare 18. Then grapes. How many grapes I have? 6. So that means I make a line like this. When I want to compare, it's subtracting 18 minus 6, which is a grape, equals 12. So here is the 12 friends. They choose oranges and pineapple more than grapes. So here I have two steps of problem solving. Now next question is, how many fewer friends choose apple than bananas or pineapple flavor combined? So I have the pineapple and bananas together. Pineapple. A minute. Okay, let's continue now. I want to find pineapples and bananas. How many pineapple? Is it 3? Sorry. Okay, that's a 3 plus the bananas are 12, so it's 15. Now I want to say the fewer. I have 15 for bananas and pineapple. The other one is apples. Apple is 9. So 15 minus 9, it will be 6 friends. So 6 friends. So here, when I see that this word combining together or all together, I have to count the object of two, the frequency of two objects. I have bananas and pineapple, so I have to add them and then subtract the total from the apple. Let's go to the next. And this here they said in this question, use the pictograph to answer the question. I have to read the pictograph first. Here is the title. I have the number of stamps collected. So we are talking about stamps. Stamps are like stickers. I put it on the envelope when I want to send a letter. I have Monday, number of stamps collected. They collect this Monday and on Tuesday, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Each stamp means 2. So that means for here, I'm skipping by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 multiplied by 2 equals 10. So here is 10. Let's find the total here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. The double of 7 is 14. 1, 2, 3. The double of 3 is 6. 1, 2. The double of 2 is 4. So now we know that how many stamps in each day. Which day were the most stamps collected? Which day had the most numbers of stamps? I can compare with my paragraph. I can see it's 14, which is on Wednesday. What is the difference between the most and the least number of stamps collected? The difference all the time means subtract. So I have to find the least, the small number, and the most. Where is the least? It's 4. And what is the most is 14. That's why, teacher, I ask you to find the number. You have to find the number of the stamps. That means you have to multiply 5 by 2 to make the total. Don't tell me, teacher, if I want to find the difference, it's 7 minus 2. No, you have to find the answer of the number of the stamps. So here I have 14 minus 4. The answer is 10. 14 minus 4, the answer is 10 stamps. Let's go to the next. Here they said, use the favorite pastime paragraph to answer the question. I have here the number of a student. Here is I have a paragraph. Some students play games, they play soccer, they read books, fly kites, and ride a bike. How many students play games. It's more than 9 with 1, so I guess it's about 10 here. So they didn't put it on the exact scale. You have to know the, for example, the measurement, it's in a half or a quarter. So let's go to the first question. How many students choose playing soccer? Here's soccer. I have to read here. Okay, so as you remember, here is 12, after 12, 11. So it's not 11. Sorry, after 12, it's 13, then 14. So the answer, you can choose it. It's closer to 12, so it should be 13, because between 12 and 15 is 13. Let me write this line. Here is I have 13 and 14. So it looks like the bar is closer to the 13, so it's 13 students. Now, how many more students choose playing soccer than flying kites? I can see here the flying kite. If I want to read it, here is 0. After 0, I have 1. After 1, I have 2. If I bring the ruler and I, for example, bring a ruler, okay, I can see that the fly a kite is closer to 2, so I have 2 students for flying kites, and I have already 13 students that play with soccer, so I have to find the difference because they asked me how many more students. When I have, this is comparing, I have to subtract. The greater number is 13. 13 minus 2, the answer is 11 students. Now, how many more students choose the playing games than reading books? So I have to compare between two things, playing games, this one, and reading books. Reading books, I can see it, it's exactly on 6. Playing games, it's after 9, and it's closer to 9. But the number after 9 is 10, and here is 11. So playing games is 10, and reading book is 6. I have to find the difference. Is 10 minus 6. The answer will be 4. So I have 4 students. Let's go to the next problem. Use the line plot to answer the question. Here is I guess it's about the width of a button like you can find it on your shirt. The buttons, yes. I have 2 buttons with a quarter, 4 buttons with 2 quarters or a half, and 3 buttons with 3 quarters, and only 1 button with only 1 inch. So what is the difference in size between the smallest and the largest button? Here is the smallest, and here is the largest. So a whole, if I take from a whole a quarter, we didn't take the equation between fraction, but I want you to imagine it with, for example, the drawing quarters. So if a whole, I take away a quarter, what the answers would be? It would be 3 quarters. Yes. How many buttons? have a width of 1 inch. Here is, I have 1 inch. How many? It's only one bottle. You can write, sorry. No, it's hard to write. Okay, let's go to the next. Here is your practice book. The first problem, you have to do it by yourself, but I'm gonna help you a little bit to check your answer. Here is, what sport did Cotton's friends want to practice most? Organize your data in a tally chart and answer the question. Here you have a repeated names for sports. Here I have basketball, volleyball, hockey, tennis, swimming, basketball, hockey. So see, they repeat that sport in many times. I have to first write the sport name. So let's start with the basketball and put here X that I wrote it. Here it is. How about the other? Okay, here is basketball. Okay, the next one, volleyball. The next, hockey. The other one, volleyball, I wrote it, tennis. And the last one, swimming. Okay. Now let's make the tally. Let's see how many basketball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to make 6 tally marks. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the volleyball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The hockey. 1, 2, 3. Only 3. 1, 2, 3. The tennis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 for tennis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last one is swimming. 1, 2, 2 for swimming. Okay. So this is, I just classified the sports and I write and draw the tally marked for the frequency. So easy. Now let's see here. Mrs. Make this one down. Okay. Mrs. Ajan surveyed her class about how many books they read over summer vacation. Use the pictograph to answer the question. The first student, let's see, here is the number of the books they read. Here is the first is 2 keys, but you can see the key, it means each picture means 2 books. So how many books here? 1, 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. The next student, I have 1, 2, 3. Double of 3 is 6. Ava 1. The double of 1 is 2. Felix 1, 2, 3. 3. The double of 3 is 6. And here is Mila 1, 2, 3, 4. The double of 4 is 8. Okay. Now, I finished the numbers of the books that each student read. Number 1. Who read more books? Julia or Mila? I have to compare. Where is Mila? Mila, it's 8 and Julia is 6. So the answer is Mila. Who read the most books and how many did he or she read? Who has the most book? It's Mela. And how many books did she read? It's 8 books. So I know it's here for pictures, but it's not talking about the pictures, it's keys. Each picture means 2 books. Who read the fewest book? How many did he or she read? The fewest number is for Eva. Eva read only 2 books. What's the difference between the total of the most and the fewest books? So where is the most? The most is 8. And where is the fewest? It's Eva. They said the difference means subtraction. Subtracting 8 minus 2, the answer is 6 books. So that's it. The next. Use the line plot to answer the question. Show your work. How many more thumbs are 1 3/4 inches than 2/4 inches? Here is the length of thumbs. You notice if you look into your hand, I will draw a hand. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is thumb. When you like something, you say thumbs up. So here is I compare between different thumbs. I have to read the data here. I have 3 for 1/4, 2 for 1.5, 4 for 1 3/4, 3 for 2 inches, and 1 for 2/4, and 0 for 2 and 2/4. Now, the first question, how many more thumbs are 1 3/4? Here is 1 3/4. Compare it with 2.25. So here, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus, here I have 1 equals 3. Number 2.
Mom, got no more gift? Got no more gift?
No, you will take gifts, okay? Just 1 minute, okay?
Mom, let's go playground.
Inshallah.
I want to go to playground.
Okay. Number 2. What's the difference in length between the shortest and the longest thumb? So where is the shortest? The shortest, you told me teacher is 1? No, I don't have any thumb with 1. So it's 1.25. And the longest, it's not 2 2/4 because there is no x. It's 2.25. So the greater is 2¼ minus 1¼ the answer would be and if you compare I know you didn't take the subtracting for the fraction but if a quarter left with a quarter it will be 0 quarter. Now 2 minus 1 I don't have a quarter it's only 1 so only 1 whole. 2 whole minus a whole, it's 1. Quarter minus quarter is 0. So here I have only 1 whole. This is not 10, only 1 whole, only 1 whole. So only 1 inch. The difference between 1¼ and 2¼ inches. Now the next, here is the question. Let's read it. Mr. Thomas takes a survey about the class's favorite social networking site. Here's the paragraph to answer the question. I have here Facebook, Twitter, Skype, Google, and WhatsApp. The title here is the favorite social network site. You can see for the Facebook, 35 students love Facebook, and for Twitter it's 25 students, for Skype 30, for Google 40, for WhatsApp 10. What here the first question, how many more students choose Google than Skype? How many more? It's about difference and subtract. So I want to subtract between Google is a 40 and the other one is Skype, it's 30. So it's 40 minus 30, it's 10 students. How many fewer students choose Twitter than Facebook? Facebook is 35, Twitter is 25. I find the difference between 35 minus 25. The answer will be 10 students. The last one, how many students were surveyed in all? That means you have to count your data. For Facebook, 35. So 35 plus. Here is for Twitter 25 plus for Skype 30 plus for Google 40 plus for WhatsApp is 10. It's just adding. So let's skip by tens. 10 and 40, it will be 50. 50 and 30, here is 80. Now 30 and 20, it will be 50. 5 and 5, 10, 50 and 10, it will be 60. Now 60 plus 80, 60 plus 8 is 14, so 60 plus 80 is 140 students make the survey in all. So this is the end of the lesson. I hope that you understand that representing data, we already use many kinds or many ways to show our information. We talked about the pictograph, how we use the key to represent your data, and the tally chart, and also the line plot by drawing X's on an underline, and also bar graph by showing bars and on the scale. For a grade, for small number, line plot it's easy for me, and for large number, bar graph it's easier for me. That's it for representing data. Inshallah, tomorrow we will start a new chapter about area and pyramid. I hope that you like it. See you soon. Bye bye.